Ever had that moment? You're speaking English, everything's going fine, and then boom, total brain freeze.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of a sentence, the word you needed just disappears.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Like your mind's gone completely blank.
Happens to the best of us.
It can be so frustrating, Kat.
For sure.
But today we are diving deep into what to do when this happens, how to handle it smoothly,
We can totally do that.
so you can just keep the conversation going and not lose your cool.
Exactly. Now, it happens to everybody, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, even to native speakers, it happens.
Oh, absolutely.
The thing is, you can't just panic when it happens.
No.
That's like the #1 rule, I think.
The more you panic, the worse it gets.
Yeah. And that's actually something our source material really emphasizes, is that you have to stay calm in these situations.
Because the stress just makes it tougher to remember,
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're putting up a mental roadblock.
Yeah, totally. You're blocking yourself from remembering.
When you're anxious like that,
That fight or flight mode kicks in.
and the harder you try, the more that word is just going to stay hidden.
Absolutely, yeah, like pushing a rope.
So just take a breath.
Yeah.
Even just smile.
A smile goes a long way.
It's like a little signal to yourself to chill out.
Right, like, hey, brain, we got this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no worries, we can handle this.
Calm down, buddy.
Exactly, yeah. Just to reset.
You're right. Reset, regroup.
Now, another thing the source really emphasizes is that, forgetting a word happens.
It does. Yeah.
It's natural. It's part of speaking any language.
Yeah. Everyone does it.
The point is to keep talking.
Right. Keep that conversation flowing.
Right. Keep that conversation going. Yeah. That's the goal.
Don't dwell on it. Yeah.
And so the question is, what do you say to fill those gaps?
Right.
And when your brain's like, nope, not coming up with anything.
Yeah. What tools can we use?
What tools can you use? Right. And that's where filler phrases come in.
Fillers.
Yeah.
Lifesavers.
Those little phrases that buy you a few seconds.
Yeah. Those little pauses that make you sound like a pro, even when you're scrambling.
Exactly. And it makes you sound more natural too.
Oh, for sure. It's how people actually speak,
Yeah. Like instead of just dead air, you can say things like,
Let me think for a moment.
let me think for a moment. Exactly.
Or, what's the word I'm looking for?
Or even, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, yeah. The class.
Classic, right? And you can even use phrases like, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
then you can start describing the word,
Right.
which is a perfect segue into the next step, which is
Describing.
describing, finding another way to say it.
Circumlocution, they call it.
Circumlocution. Yeah, fancy word. But it's basically just explaining the word.
It's a fancy way of saying talking around it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like instead of refrigerator, you could say that thing that keeps food cold.
Right. Or for glasses, you could say the things you wear to see better.
Yeah.
Simple.
Right. It's so simple, but it's effective.
It shows you know what you're talking about.
Exactly. And, it's a fun little game
Yeah, like a puzzle.
for the listener. Like, they have to figure out what you mean.
It keeps them engaged.
And the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Practice makes perfect.
And finally, our source material really emphasizes that.
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah. Keep the conversation flowing.
Don't get stuck.
Don't get stuck on that one missing word,
Exactly. No need for apologies.
Yeah, no need to apologize a million times.
Just keep talking.
Right? Ask a question.
Yeah, or repeat what they just said.
Yeah, repeat, reflect, paraphrase.
And use your body language. Stay engaged.
Yeah, nod,
Yeah.
make eye contact.
Show you're listening. Show you're present.
Show you're present, exactly. And in the end, it's about confidence,
More than anything.
More than perfect grammar, more than perfect vocabulary.
It's about connection.
It's about connecting. Yeah,
And you can do that even if you're missing a word or two.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So to recap, when your mind goes blank,
Don't panic.
don't panic.
Yeah. Breathe.
Breathe.
Smile.
Filler phrases are your friend.
Filler phrases are your best friend.
Describe.
Describe what you mean. Find another way to say it.
And keep that conversation moving.
Keep it moving. Confidence over perfection every time.
Exactly. Our source puts it perfectly,
Yeah, how does it go?
Don't panic. Take a deep breath. Use filler phrases. Explain words in a different way if you forget them.
Yeah, and most importantly,
Keep the conversation going. Confidence is key.
confidence is key. And you know what? I think it's interesting to think about this because these strategies,
They're not just for English.
they're not just for English, right?
No.
Like staying calm, being creative,
Thinking on your feet.
thinking on your feet. Exactly.
It's useful everywhere.
Prioritizing connection over perfection.
In any language, in any
yeah.
situation. Yeah. So I think that's something really interesting to think about, how these skills can help you, not just with English, but with communication as a whole.
Yeah, food for thought.
Absolutely.
Communication is a beautiful thing.
It is, and it's something we can all get better at.
We're all learning, always.
Always learning.
That's the beauty of it.